Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I was feeling these tunes and then not as much. Let's start it off with this. Much better. Welcome back, guys. It's Friday, and I don't think I need to tell you, Bitcoin's been making some moves. Some real moves, baby. Looking good here. These new headphones, I'm still figuring them out. Looking good here. Looking good. Nice rally into today. It is Degen Friday, so we are going to pick that up, but we got to cover the corn first, man. When the king moves, you got to pay attention. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is, man. Bullish engulfed. Yesterday we were live. A little bit of retracing. Looks like the lows held. We've reached as high as 67.3, and the excitement is palpable. If you could do your part, chat, could you please just smash that subscribe, that like button? Throw some of the little reactions. Throw them in. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they do anything, but they're great placebo. We do have the vertical stream up today and the main stream. So if you're watching and it's very thin, you can join us on the main stream with all the rest of the fam as we gather. We're live at an earlier time. I was going to go live at 1, but I don't think the spice could wait. So in front of us, I do have the daily chart for Bitcoin. And you know, I'm all over the place. I did not sleep last night. I had this feeling corn was going to do something. I've slept very little, so bear with me today. I'm going to be a little more ADD than usual. The old trade long, this is kind of just random. Opened this up, shared it with you guys. Aging well at this point. 58.6 being my average. I've moved my stops up. I've moved half a stop to 60.1, and the other half right there, right below yesterday's low, 64.5. I'm feeling good about that. What do you think? Is that going to stay open? I think it's going to stay open. Some exciting stuff going on. Taking a look at 𝐂𝐨𝐼𝐴. 𝐂𝐿𝐴 giving us that green upward trend candle today. It opened purple. It opened in the trend kind of indecision, and now it's given us the green light. I'm liking that. It has been a while. Yes, 2 days ago, on the 15th, we had this green candle. We got the long signal. Little indecision, and now moving higher, breaking yesterday's high. This is what we wanted. This is what we waited for. I'm going to throw this back on. We looked at this yesterday. I loved this analysis. Looking at Monday's opens. Since the all-time high in March, we have not seen a single daily candle intra-week close above Monday's high. That was until May 15th when we rocketed up, closed high, broke the trend, broke the pattern. Does that guarantee new all-time highs tomorrow? Nah, but very interesting and absolutely a concept I'm going to continue to watch going forward. Like this is nice. That was a very early warning. I like that. Let's see here. Let's see what to even do. It looks like we're going to close this day bullish engulfed. We're going to paint an order block below us, potentially acting as support in a sell-off. That'll be like 65.2, upwards of 66. But honestly, we spent a lot of time yesterday, and I was kind of mapping things out, you know, looking for something like this. This is, as I said, in the perfect TA world, this is the move we would look for. But we don't live in a perfect TA world. This is the probable move, but it never really plays out exactly like that. So I think it was on Monday last week I said, if this is it, or maybe it was honestly Wednesday, I don't know. But if this is it, if the higher low is in and we're moving back to our highs, it's probably going to happen in the normal characteristic Bitcoin way. That normal characteristic Bitcoin way is straight up. Very little pullback. People will say, oh, we just need a healthy dip. We just need a healthy correction. So far with yesterday's close, it's looking like we're on that track. Now, if we zoom into low time frames, we will see little interaction here. The Monday open at, it looks like 67.2 definitely coming into play with price here. We see price inched above it. However, moved right back down into this hourly close. We have 5 minutes. A close above that yellow line is going to be a great signal that we may have more rallying into Friday. Now, closing up here regardless, I think sets us up for a very strong weekend. And we have a little bit of time for that. Man, we're live really early. 8 hours. 8 hours, and any close above 66.2, 66.3. That's going to be looking really solid. Market cipher B, we see momentum moving up, painting out that inverse head and shoulders. Money flow running to the 0 line. The 12-hour already there, saying daily, meet me there. I'm already here, bud. Momentum still up, and money flow just beginning to roll over. This is, man, this is like send it time. I don't know. I can't believe there isn't more hype. Maybe there is hype and I just don't see it. But man, let's put that music back on. Not that song, no. Not that song. Try to find like non-copyrighted music that is vibing. We'll try this for now. Lasai. All right. What do I want to show you guys? I had a few things I want to show you. One, this monthly, the prediction 71.3. I've been saying it over and over and over again since April closed. I'm looking for a test of 71.3. I think that's when the business gets real. Rejecting from that level could set us up for a June, July kind of summary sell-off or bleed. A close above, I think, is going to pave the way for a very rare bullish Bitcoin summer. Kind of going over, touching on some things we've looked at here. Let's look at the 𝐂𝐨𝐿 cloud, the weakness in the cloud that we looked at, I don't know, last week, something like that. Was able to successfully predict the rally time, May 15th, right into that cloud, right into that weakness where the green pinches into the red, signaling lesser or weaker resistance above. We're looking for a close above the cloud. This could be the first one in May. We haven't seen this since April. What else did we have? Go like this, the 2-week Ichi. I think this is interesting. The last 2-week candle touched the TK line, and now the 2-week candle looks to close in 2 days and 9 hours. It's looking bullish engulfed. It is not a high bar. Anything above 65K. Almost no matter what time frame or signal or indicator I'm looking at, everything for me is pointing a close above 65, 66K this weekend. That would be ideal to get us right back on track. The thing I like here is the clean test and move back up. If we look back to the previous bull run, there's going to be a lot of colors and lines here. If you're photosensitive, be careful. You'll notice that this basically was the leading or the line for the rally up to 65K. The 2-week TK green line here acted as support virtually every 2-week candle on the way up, with a few exceptions, all the way to the all-time high. However, this is a good thing I want to share with you guys. It's going to be a signal, at least for me in my trading, as to when I might look to stop opening long positions, when I might look to close my long positions if we continue into the end of the year to the upside. And that's this 2-week TK. I went back in history and I looked at it, and basically anytime it's closed a 2-week candle underneath the TK here, it was very exaggerated. Went all the way under the 𝐘𝐨𝐮 as well. Price has really lost its momentum. You know, we had this nasty close here. We did go to a higher high barely, and then as soon as we closed under that TK again, boom, we entered downside. So basically, I'm looking for a 2-week candle close below wherever the TK is at the time. So right now, if Bitcoin were to just randomly dump over the weekend, close below 56.3, I think that's when things would get a little murky, but that's still very far out. I think that's hopefully something I remember later in the run. We'll find out. We will definitely find out here. That monthly Ichimoku cloud cross back in February, beautiful. I'm going to address just this, and then we'll go to the Degen coins, man. Bitcoin's going to obviously chill out while we're live. That's what it does. People were very spooked by that 2-month close. I admit it is a gnarly candle, but it is not the types of candles that we have seen at run tops, period. Now with just a little bit of rallying, this chart on the 2-month looking much better here, starting to kind of look like a kicker candle. You got the bottom wick here, looking to close maybe a solid bodied green candle after a bearish candle. I think that'll be a very powerful sign. However, we're still over a month away from that. Anything else? Anything else while I burn time and wait for the coin to roll? Let me look at these low time frames quick. That bullish energy is just back. Do you feel it? We were looking for this rounding top yesterday. Boom. Got the move to the upside. Remember, next time you see a rounding top or bottom, giggity, they tend to lead to continuations. I never would have thought that in the beginning when I started. There he is. There's Josh. I love you, Josh.
BTC will make you homeless like monkey who steals lottery tickets from 7-Eleven and lives in McDonald's.
That's the opposite of my story, my friend. We need to start a GoFundMe to keep Josh out of McDonald's dumpsters. I think that's what it is. He's super chatting, but I think we need to super chat Josh. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Chat, try to keep him calm. I was dying the other day when you guys were just all trashing on him. I love Josh, though. He is a friend, an OG of this channel. Respected. Don't be mean. Let's see. Get these 1 minutes, man. Momentum. MACD momentum, 0 line pinch. Buying momentum coming up on the 1. I don't think this rally's over for the day yet. 5 minute higher high, higher low on money flow. VWAP going to that 0 line. Let's roll it down some time frames. And then let's look at some crappers. Higher high again on the 10 minute. 15 a little less decided here. Not quite a higher high on money flow, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this momentum, man. I've seen this play out before. I'm starting to think we do see a rally into the weekend, or continue into the weekend. Why can't I delete this? TradingView. Dude, is it just me? Am I gaslit, or is TradingView just like getting weirder to use? I find like I won't be able to delete stuff sometimes. I don't know. I don't want to bitch about it too much. But just in the last maybe 6 months, I've noticed weirdness that I've never experienced when using TradingView. That's nice. That's nice. 30. Let's go to the 45, up to the hour. Boy. Oh boy. As we zoom out, you can see that. You can see the inverse head and shoulders getting bigger and bigger. This is getting spicy quick. 2. Momentum for the first time is seemingly in forever favoring up. We were just trashed in the muck with momentum. I was complaining about that over the last week or two. Now, finally, it seems as if the bulls aren't just buying, they're keeping it up. Hopefully, this is money from GME spilling over after GME. Oh, yeah. GME issued more shares along AMC issued more shares. Guys, why are people still buying this? It's like buying a rug coin. And then after a rug, you keep buying it. AKA Luna. I don't know. People still do it. Wow, we'll take a look at those charts in a sec. Could not have closed that 4 hour more annoyingly. Right at the high. Right at the high. We're 3 minutes into this candle. Hopefully that momentum carries us higher and higher. I wish I would have closed over that. Ah, man. Oh, man. All right. What's up, Arafat, my guy? How you doing? Let's see. GME. This is what happens. This is issuing more supply. This is impossible on Bitcoin. GME issued some amount of coins as it rallied, or not coins, stocks, shares, common shares. I don't even know if they've issued them yet, but off that news, GME's basically returned to where it started. A very crypto-esque move and perfectly fitting for Degen Friday. Wow, what's going on with this stream? Something's weird with this stream. I'm gonna turn this music off for a second. Is this stream lagging or anything? Is there any issue? Audio? I don't know, man. What's going on? Why do we have 182 viewers? That's a strange amount of viewers for us. I'm not gonna keep complaining about it, but if you could, try to hype it up a little bit. Get a little likes and share it out. I don't know. Hopefully get people in here. Seems fine. I don't know, man. What's going on then? All good. This is what happens though. It's like, why? What they found this niche in a business in finance markets, and they saw an imbalance that they we're like, we're going to take advantage of this. Like, that's super smart. That's super engineering and cool. But then you just keep going after it when they're just going to change the rules on you. And I really think that these GME people think that they can just call out Wall Street or call out, I don't know who, and get it to stop. It's never going to be fair. This is why we're in crypto, because stocks aren't fair. If it goes up too much, they'll stop the trading. It goes down too much, they'll stop the trading. It seems like the main goal over the years of watching stocks and just markets in general, it seems like the main goal has migrated to making sure we lose. Yet people still believe in it. They think it'll change, or I don't know, that it's not really that way. Bro, look at this. GME rallied 550%, and then as soon as it started going down, yeah, we're going to issue a bunch of stocks. Wild. AMC did the same, but I believe they might have already done it. Look at these drops from $12 down to $4.50 right now on AMC. AMC at least isn't right back to its low. I was saying AMC looks weaker. However, at this moment, AMC is much higher off of its low than GME. GME is right back there. If I was interested in buying GME, I might look at $17.50. Right where it started, right at this historical level. Let's see. Boom, right there. December 23 high before you fell lower. It looks like it's trying to fill the gap. My problem is if the supply of GME didn't change, I'd probably look to buy it at $17.50. Beautiful move, gap fill, and even if you don't fill the wick, you're still looking at some serious upside. But I'm not gonna catch a knife when I know that the guy with the knives has like a never-ending supply of them. He just keep throwing them at me. That just seems wild. I hope it works out though. If you guys own GME, I really do hope you don't get wrecked on this. But like, why would you play in that system? That's the whole point of crypto, man. We can get away from that system. That system is not designed for you and me. And it seems like at one point, the illusion that it was believed. But I think that's fading very quickly. I think the average person is very quickly seeing that the traditional markets are not for them. Anytime they try to win, they change the rules. I don't know. On the other exciting news, silver up. Silver at a decade high. The last time silver was this high is January of 2013, so 11 years ago. Silver has finally retraced. I know Pickle's stoked about it, but silver is wildly bullish. It has been wildly bullish. Another example, perhaps, of traditional markets not being for you and me. Anything that we can bet on seemingly does not allow you to win when you should. Like, look at this chart, man. Honestly, this gives me a little bit of hope. This kind of looks like the 2017 coins. Wow, that's going to hurt me. That's going to hurt my soul. The more I look at this, it's going to hurt my soul. Doesn't that look like every 2017 coin? Except instead of starting in 1980, that's like 2017. Silver by all accord should be way higher. Like, inflation in this time has done multiple hundreds of percents, yet silver, a physical asset of value, still right about where it's been. I don't know. Get out of these markets, dude. Gold also moving towards that all-time high. I tweeted earlier that I thought it would break its all-time high into Friday's close. I still think that that is possible. At worst, I think we're going to see the highest gold close on a week. I think we're going to get a higher high. I think we're going to new all-time highs. If we can close this weekly up here, so provided it doesn't sell off under 2,400 in the next 5 hours, I think we move to 2,500 next week. I think gold sees a quick move. Everything's moving. Stocks hit all-time highs yesterday and now are doing nothing in the strangest stock fashion ever. That's not looking bad though. Really low time frames, that actually looks pretty bullish. It's a nice tight descending channel. I think that's looking for higher highs. I think this short's gonna get cooked. Solana made some more moves. Back to 170. It's 618 golden. FIBO retracement there. I'm watching it closely. All right. I burned my time. Dang. I don't know what's going on with this stream. Maybe it's because I had the word Degen in the thumbnail. Do you guys like the word Degen in the thumbnail? Maybe that's why. I've noticed if I put Degen in the title, the stream does badly. I don't think YouTube likes that word. All right, let me read the chat. I'm done. That's all. I like to go through something at the start of this. I've been up all night. I went to the gym at 5 in the morning today. It's weird. Every time I go to the gym, Bitcoin seems to pump. I think I need to go more. I want to see what you guys are looking at. Birdman's looking at Floki. Crypto Crabman. Got some on the werewolf bullets. What? Oh, the silver. Lee, werewolves. I'm bearish on werewolves, or bullish on werewolves, I guess. I think we should be bullish on werewolves, considering if silver's more expensive, then silver bullets will be obviously scarcer. Bullish on werewolves. What's up, Martinez Lou? How you doing? Wolfman Howell. It's been a while, brother. I see you popping in and out every once in a while. How you doing? Brian Overholzer. How you doing, friend? Champy. Good to see you, Champy. I feel like you haven't been in one of these streams in forever. Coins Chick is here. The most beautiful author at crownanalysis.com. Writes great articles. Drunk Maroon, Food Forest, 100 Air, J Core, Japernicus, Josh Durham, of course. Lee Lightning. Mighty, Mike Bennett, Nuya, Beeswax, One with Nature, Pablo Chuco, Paulwood. You're back again, my friend. Poncho Villa, Priest, XBT, Ricardo. It's good to see you back, Priest. Sneering J, Pickle, of course, Wolfman, Howl, and Monkey. And hopefully more. All right, the numbers are slowly picking up. If anyone hasn't hit the like button, please do so. If you have done so, give some of these random reacts. I don't know if they do anything, but maybe we all do it. It'll boost the stream. So what are we looking at? It's DGEM Friday. What do we want? What's on the table? I have some things that I could pull up, but I think these are better when you guys just tell me what you want. You've been chilling the TA courses on the Bros channel? Well, I mean, respect everyone's channel on YouTube, but I appreciate you putting the word out there. It is free, so like, there's not much of a objection. What's up, Juanito, my friend? Donkey Dan? Yo. Ace of Hearts, hell late? That's fine, dude. You're allowed to be late. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. You pop in and I be in the zone? Yeah, that's true. That's accurate. That's very accurate. Aerodrome. Randy, yeah, what is up with Aerodrome? Why does everybody want to look at it? Hendrick, bunch of medals, okay. Caspa. Target for AVAX. I think I had AVAX actually pop. Did AVAX pop? No, it was the Link that was popping. Nobody said Link yet. Jupe. Your portfolio still down 30% from March. Oh, dude. I'm down 6 figures as well from March. Don't you worry, Jake. Don't you worry. You're in good company. That's what we do here. Adam, GME. We kind of looked at GME, unless you mean the token. The token, I can only imagine following a similar fate. It would actually be really funny if the token didn't dump as hard as the GME stock. Like, it hasn't yet, obviously. Actually, it has 75%. It's about the same. But it'd be funny if somehow GME, the token, like, just kept moving up. It would be a great way for whoever made this token to bait in more liquidity, especially as GME is dumping, and then start some kind of campaign of like, we're the real GME, and then dump on the noobs. You know how to do. Ondo, Render. You want big profit, Japernicus? Me too, my friend. Based USA on Dex Tool. Based USA. Bonk. GM, tell me how you doing, Cars for Coin. Adam. I'll pull up Adam. You have no respect for Litecoin, Ivan? Get out of here, buddy. Get out. You know me. I can't handle any opposing viewpoints, especially those that are like rooted in reality of Litecoin being extremely painful. I know this firsthand. Adam. Man. Held on to its low here. I want to see a retest of 911. I hate that that's its horizontal. I hate saying 911. It just feels weird. Keep holding these lows, keep testing 911, keep weakening that resistance, and you'll get yourself all the way to 1062. I think that's pretty probable either way. This inefficiency on the chart, looks ripe for filling in, right? I think that we at least see 1062 on Adam. There are 2 active concurrent live streams. I know, there are. It's the vertical and the non-vertical. Now we have 700 on the main one. Right on. Right on. We're getting them numbers up there. The vertical has 57. Well, I took all of these polls and asked you guys if you like the verticals, and a crazy % do. Like, way more than I expected. So figured I'd Put it on today. We'll see how it goes. Dot. Wagami Games. Caspa, bro. I don't think I've looked at Caspa in a bit. I think it's been like a week. I'll pull up Caspa. I want to see some more degeneracy, please. Caspa's doing it. It's doing it. We looked at Caspa back on the 10th of May. It might have been like this, the 8th or 9th. And I said, guys, this candle's great. You love these candles, but here's what you need to consider. We're in a big descending parallel channel. Just moving to the top of this channel is not enough. You need to actually get out of it and close. And if you don't, the logical move is the bottom of the channel again. However, Caspa does seem to be pulling something off here. Low into lower low. It did break to a higher high and now potentially holding a higher low right underneath that channel. This is what I'm looking for. I think 15 cents on Caspa with any close above this channel is going to be a very easy target. Very, very easy. I would put that maybe like 12.7, 12.8 cents to get that. Rolling over, man. Everything's rolling over and you gotta love it. Oh, wow. This actually never closed. This trade never closed. It never hit 20 cents. Boo. It may still. Coming off that week. Yeah. This is my main concern for Caspa. It's right here. I still have a bunch of Caspa, by the way. This is my main concern. You have this just dense buying, selling, volume cluster. Sits right underneath 15 cents, which is like a double dip of kind of brutal. 15 cents, a very psychological level. It did find support basically at 10 cents. 10 to 15 is like the easiest psychological number math you can do in your head. I think when it gets there, we'll see some kind of pullback. If it blasts straight through 15, send it to a new all-time high. But this is kind of Doge's equivalent on the monthly. Doge has it set up like this at 25 cents. Caspa has this at 15. This is the week though, so obviously smaller time frame. That's what I'm looking for. I think the probability of Caspa testing 15 cents is incredibly high. May, in this month, next month. It's going to definitely come down to what the rest of the market does. If Bitcoin rips up here, blows past resistance, I expect coins will follow. Retesting their all-time high set earlier this year. But man, this is getting close. Caspa's on my radar, guys. This higher low here is very attractive and very much changing the perspective for me on this chart. Hold that higher low. If Caspa trades below 11.2 cents, I'm going to go back to waiting on it, man. See Jupe dot, what's up? Crypto Trading Desk, my guy. Happy Degen Friday. I think it's going to play. I won't even read it. It's going to play the thing. It always waits until I think it's not going to do it though. So let me see. No, not Pretzel. These headphones are awesome and I love them, but they're so high tech. Like I keep accidentally opening apps with them. It's strange. Like different players of music. Vara ASM Honey versus USD on Coinbase. Can you look at your internet, Degen internet coupons? Yeah, man. Let's pull up Vara because I know I have a chart for it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. ASMR. That's a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity there. ASMR token. The quietest, most soothing rug that you'll ever buy into. Man, Vara. That's rough. This is a rough chart. Certainly not the worst chart we've looked at. Back in March, you hit a high. At the time, it was a lower high. You managed to hold that low into the end of March. You rallied to a higher high. You started an uptrend. Even though you have this nasty looking bleed, you started an uptrend. As long as you're holding your low at 6.8 cents here, that's still a higher low. And logically, you're going to look for that next higher high for that uptrend to continue.
Happy Degen Friday.
There we go.
Please take a look at my Degen internet coupons. $Vara, $ASM, $Honey versus USD on Coinbase. Thanks, broski.
Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you. Inverting this chart, I think it does look bearish, meaning I think this chart looks bullish. That is on the condition that I just described. Very easy. Let's do it like this. very easy stop, take profit, etc. to place here. Stop below March's low. You don't want that to break, or else that uptrend is not so much on the table. Split up your risk to rewards. Little partial TP. Nice 1-to-1. Sits just under 9 cents. I think you can do 15. What, 10? I can see that. I can see this playing. Basically, whether this hits or not, it's a good trade. You have a clearly defined trend. You have higher lows coming in. You've painted 2 higher highs. You have an uptrend. This is on the daily. This isn't a 5-minute chart. You have an uptrend, but that uptrend is that uptrend is broken, is wrecked under that previous March low. So obvious place for a stop loss. Does that mean it will get hunted by market makers? Probably. But this is the logical way, in my opinion, to approach this. This is a weird chart. I think there's more data somewhere. This doesn't look complete. Doesn't look complete to me. Yet a few more though. I'm not sure I have charts for ASM. I do. Look at you. Look at you being lucky. Let's see. Stop wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. ASM. Assemble protocol. Power Rangers assemble. Did not hold 5 cents. Whenever the heck we looked at this, probably at the beginning of the year, that was probably a good target. Oh, wow. I think it was actually farther back. Someone find the stream. Was this January that we looked at this? Like right at the high, and I was like, nah, dude, wait for the retrace. Falling through 5 cents here. Really the only place that I could look. 2.29, 2.3.
Aero EGLD file Velodrome Doge ILV and Crow, all you meme coin lovers going to zero.
I love Josh. No, not good. Maybe we'll look at all those, but no, I'm not going to pull all those up right now. You're wild, bro. ASM. Lost my train of thought. Josh, love you, bud. Yeah, bleeding back down here. 2.295. This is your 618 retracement. It also is in confluence with a point of efficiency in the bear market on the way down. You don't have much really in the terms of efficiency other than that below you. If you were to lose that, 1.5 cents down here, obviously, but I don't think that's necessarily on the table yet. This price action is starting to look bullish slowly over time. Does not mean it won't take a little dippy down to 2.2, but I do like this descending channel kind of painting out here. You don't have a higher high of any kind, but I think when you get it, you're going to see a move pretty quickly. Let's see what else we got. Anything else? Lot of selling momentum. Yikes. When I invert the chart, I feel like it's calling up here. We'll see. I think 2.29 cents is a decent place to look for an entry. What was the last one? Honey. I don't think I have that one. Honey. Honey. Let's do that. Honey. It's got a good ticker. Honey is a good ticker. Not as good as ASMR, but it's still a good ticker. Not a good chart, but a good ticker. Whew. All right. Yikes. Brutal. Almost no one who's ever bought this on, well, no one on Coinbase who's ever bought this has ever been in profit on Coinbase. But this is a falling pattern as well. You look forward to resolve. Who knows how long that can take with no data below me. It's going to be hard to kind of even guess at where that might be. We are at 8 cents. So the logical number in my head goes right to 5 cents. Right to 5, your next psychological level. If it's never traded this low, you're just in price exploration to the downside and you're just catching knives. If there's more history, hopefully there's something at like 5 cents. Hopefully. Not looking the best, man. You brought me the hard charts, dude. On the day that things are going up, you're going to bring me the hard ones. On the 12-hour, at least you have a little rolling over action here. Money flow losing some of its spunk to the downside. Man. Bringing me the hard ones. I didn't sleep last night. You guys are going to bring me the hard ones. All right. Multiple tests here of whatever support that it might have painted over the last few days. Lower highs. Like until this breaks a high, it's just trending down. Wish I had more. Wish I had more for that one. What can I look at for Josh? People wanted a AERO. He put that in it, so we can pull that one up. Hopefully it freaking bounced. Keep looking at this chart, and it just is not great. Hey, did we get a bounce? No. I was looking for a bounce here to move up to $1.35. That did not happen. Does seem like you've held your low, closed today bullish engulfed, and you're likely moving back to your range highs just under $1.35. You might have what it takes. Let's see. $1.12.5 close above. You have a bullish engulf. You have an order block. You have a 3 candle long setup. I think that can take you to like $1.27, $1.30, just underneath that resistance. Hopefully farther. Still struggling on the week. You can see it's about 118 last week's open. That lines up pretty close with like 120. All right, 120. Now saying 130. I'm losing it. Losing it, boys. It's all right. I got my fam here. Look at the monthly to follow the rest of the market. And Bitcoin hits 72.3. I'd be looking up here to $1.44, but man, we need a good close today. One good close for Arrow, and you're back in business. You held your low. I need to see a high. That's my opinion for now. I'll also open GFI for Josh because I know that's all I actually wanted to look at.
Dollar Jesus coin, please. Here is an
Dollar
easy
Jesus.
one.
We did the Jesus coin the other day. GFI did not move. Did not fill us at 335 yet. I think that's still possible. Professor Beans is barking. I don't know at what. Hopefully the mailman. Money flow coming up. I need music. I can't stream without music anymore. Guess I'm a stream princess in that regard. Give me 2 seconds. What's this? Here we go. Ooh, Profit Bear, my dude with the 100, yeah. Yeah. We just looked at Jesus, I think, last stream for Lee, but hey, when in Rome, man. When in Rome. To reiterate what I said, like yesterday when I looked at this, Jesus was holding on to support. I said, I don't like the tests. I don't like the multiple tests with your lower highs. If you move at all, if you move it all below that, you're likely going to see a little bit of the bottom fall out. That did happen. Wow. These have noise canceling and I can't hear myself. All right. Just adjusting to new technology. Bottom fell out, but buyers did come in. So you have a good news of lots of weak hands flushed out. You were able to hold a higher low for now, but you still don't have the one thing that so many charts are craving, and that is a higher high of any kind. You started it, but you haven't finished it yet. Trading below this wick is an incredibly bad signal. I don't think that's what's going to happen at this moment. I don't think that's lined up, but just as a cautionary tale for the future. You trade below that wick, and man, you're back to your lows. Like, you're back to 2023 lows. Weekly, nice little spinning. I don't even know you call it. I'll call it a hammer. Nice little hammer. Still needs to be back up. Roughly what? 9%, 10% in the next 2 days. I think that's possible. It's possible for the Jesus coin. Those wicks on the month, man. Whew. Something big's gonna happen in the market, dude. Like, everything has to just absolutely melt face Or it's all just gonna poop itself. Like, you just need a higher high here. You can do it, Jesus coin. It's not gonna work. This pair is not very liquid on Poloniex. Surprising no one. Yeah. This is what I want. I want Jesus to close up here. Just close above your opening May high, right? Close up here. Give us the higher high, higher low uptrend. Until then, you're battling basically with that same support that you broke. You gotta retake it. There's definitely resistance there from all those buys. It hasn't sold off, and even on this illiquid pair, you can see these wicks coming up. I just need to see it above 1.4. It's currently at 1.1. 1.4. That's what I want. I want it. I have an alert set. Let's see. Got some bull div off that higher low. I'll take that as well. That's good. Money flow on the day rolling over. Not bad. Not bad at all. I appreciate your profit bear. Sorry, I'm not the most in-depth today. The markets kept me up. They kept me awake. Jesus coin, man. Go. Just go for Bear and Lee for our boys. Hopefully. That's what I want to see next. What's up? What's up, TAC XNL? Subscribing. Shout out to you. Pull up these chats. Pepe sucks, says Birdman. What doesn't suck? Been accumulating magma, ready for the elections in the US. Well, if you're buying magma, do you like balance it out by buying Bowden? Are you hedging? Are you hedging your meme president coins? This is Degen Friday. That's when we have a chart like that. Maddox, why does the chart look like that? Like pipelines? Because nice, Bitcoin's gonna rip again. Because it's a liquid. It's on Poloniex. That's not the only place that's traded. I think it's just the only USD pair that's on a centralized exchange. It just doesn't have a lot of volume, not a lot of trading. On Poloniex, I don't think there's a lot of trading on Poloniex in general. Really low time frames. We're seeing that money flow kind of trickle down, but price has not gotten the memo here. Potentially holding these lows. Flat top. I like it. I like it. 5 minute finally taken off. Let's see if the 15's caught up. Of course. It's not my day. That's what I'm waiting for. The 15 is like the only time frame that has not broken that higher high. Even when you go out to like the hour, you see higher highs. For me, that could mean in this daily candle. 15 minutes unlikely to influence anything beyond that. In this daily candle, we may see more sideways. I think that's likely suggesting sideways. Using that same 15 minute, boom. 67.1. This is about as low as I want to see it go. If it goes lower than this, I believe we're going to see further downside into the Friday close. But I think at the moment, this is looking very good. I'm liking this 1 minute. Like, you hit a high. We haven't been this high and we haven't been this high since last Friday. Little scary sell-off, and now volatility, but in a tight range with the lows coming up. I think that's looking good. Let's look at more Degen stuff. All right, MAGA coin. Gotta get your Trump coin. Look, there it is. There it is. Do it. Do it right now. I can't look. I'm gonna look away. Dude, I can't even type. Trading View's just been so wonky, man. I've been using this program for how many years? Like a decade. And just in the last 3 months, it has given me more random weird problems than anything. Let's see. Where did this originally start? I assume this is on Ethereum, right? Let's see if Uniswap. Trump. Against Ethereum, you kind of lost what you were doing back here in February. Moving to this lower low. At the moment, you are still, I mean, this isn't a higher high, but you do have a higher low. Potentially another higher low. It's not enough for me to be super confident in it, but ETH times ETHUSD. Let's see. Against the dollar, a much clearer picture. It seems a lot more of a flat bottom here. This doesn't look good and it doesn't look bad. I don't really look either. Here's my concern, I guess, for this chart, is this is all you have right here. You look at March's low, that's it. You go lower than that and you got nothing. You got no support below. That isn't always so threatening, but it's threatening when you're just not making higher highs. You're just making lower highs. The higher lows are good, but to establish an uptrend, we need at least a little higher high. If you can get that, this is looking a lot better. Any trading below March is low, and look, just Geronimo, timber. Good luck. Let's see if the fib will slap. Yeah. You trade below March's low, and you're probably looking to go from 2.5 to like 1, like 25 to 10, more than the 50% drop. Yeah. Nothing too exciting there. What else? Market in accumulation. Reaccumulation, baby. Look at that. 67 ones holding for now. Cross your fingers. Everyone cross your fingers. Floki? Yeah, sure. We look at Floki every Friday. I was hoping you guys come out with like some fresh Pepe. Pepe and Floki. I just can't get away from them. It's alright. They're worth looking at. I think Floki has been looking similar to Pepe. You had a high, lower high, you broke your low, you kind of danced back to this descending high trend, you broke it, you walked it down a little bit, then you moved higher. I think Floki is going to move back to its all-time high. This year, certainly, probably this quarter. All of these are going to be dependent on the Bitcoin actually doing something, but I think this is going to mirror Pepe. I will show you why. Show you the similarities. I like doing this. Ooh. Pepe BTC, boys. Look where we are. Look where we are. Pepe BTC, previous all-time high. You broke it earlier in May. You came back to that previous all-time high. That could be the entry. Could be. Not financial advice. The logical place to look for Pepe against the dollar to move to, in my opinion, is 8.8. It's currently at 10. This was your major resistance. This was the very clear inverse head and shoulders paint. All we need is a nice little back test and send it. That's very, very similar. They're the exact same chart. High, lower high, you break your structure, you inch on back to the trend line, you break it, you creep down, you move higher. So maybe Floki, let's see. Maybe Floki has this to go. Right, something like that. A little dip, maybe over the weekend. Something just to mirror Pepe. Money flow looks good. Finally back in the green. Momentum's coming up. VWAP's coming up. Floki, not disappointing, man. Not disappointing. Green dot on the week as VWAP hits 0. That's spicy, man. That's spicy. Whew. Looking for that bullish engulf on the week. Where are we at in the month for this? Targets for May, baby, right here. Currently at 21.5, looking for 24.8. Retest April's open. We'll find out what happens after that. So stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, man. XRP macro, not today. It's not degen enough. I will love the longer NPC history. NPC, blah, 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 blah. All right, I'll type it in. Let's see. I won't type it in. Every time. Damn, son. Did that really hit? When did we look at this? Who was here for this? Who was here for this? Someone in this chat was here for this. Who was here for this? Who was here for this 100% hit from late April on MPC? Wow. Well, we know it was on a Friday. And they're timestamped. I'm going to go back and find that. That's fire, dude. That was a 3-to-1 with 100% upside. Perfect. Perfect take profit. Boom. Man, trades. You don't get many trades like that in a day. Real easy here. We just took the wick high down to our local low. Pointed out the 618. That was it. Target confirmed. Basically, don't break your low. Go long. Done. Done. All right, I'll look at the longer history though. That's fire. I don't know how I missed that. Let's see this history. Whoa. Wait, why is this so different? Oh, because it's against Ethereum. So it's against Ethereum. This is an F pair, not a USD pair, even though it says USD, right? No, it is a USD pair. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. We're good. So on MEXC, we get this wick. Nope. Only on MEXC or maybe just on centralized exchanges. We got this wick. That is, again, illiquidity. That's likely what that's from. Funny how the TA still works. Doesn't seem to matter. It's like if price will move there, it somehow fits into the Fibonacci. I don't know. But this is a different picture. So I don't like this as much. Not gonna lie. I think this has more upside, but I don't like this as much. This has an ascending channel. Parallel. Beautiful. In crypto, we see this happen a lot. I've seen this kind of behavior a lot. And so this, you might like this, you might hate this, but this is typically what happens in my observation of charts that look like this. This is over a year. This is a long time. When you do this, yes, we look for this to break to the downside, but in crypto, we usually see this kind of price action when you're so biased to one side, right? Clearly uptrending, all higher highs, all higher lows. You usually see this. You usually get your blow off top out of something like this. I haven't seen a chart like this in a while. That could mean that there is a very serious upside move coming for MPC. But it doesn't paint a very, I would say, sunshine and roses longer term picture. You really see this right before you get that giga move, who knows how high, that it gets nuked. And then you do something like that, right? Let me see. Let me look a little closer. I'm just talking about pattern there. Money flow coming down. See, like zoom out a little bit on this. You zoom out on it and what do you get? You have a little support. You got something. Got something here. 0.11 cents. You don't really have anything above you, obviously. How could there be? When did this hit its last all-time high? May 13th. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? Am I off base? Am I right? Am I off base? That pattern. What I don't know, what flashbacks of PTS Crypto D do you have? For me, I can't even tell you the chart. I don't even know what chart I'm thinking of. But I've just seen this pop, make like a big, like 100% move, and then nuke. All your base. That's right. All your base. Monkey is fully erect now. You bought August in 2023. It's giving great returns. I bet, bro. I mean, I bet. Look. And you know what? Not only to give you great returns, it's been the easiest hold, dude. The easiest hold. You were just like never underwater. I mean, if you bought the very top in August, you were underwater for like 3 months. In crypto, that's not bad. If you bought anywhere near the mean, dude, you're up almost 10,000%. I can't give you financial advice, my friend. 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐬𝐞. I can't give you financial advice, but I can give you what I would do. If I had bought this in August down here, and I was up almost 10,000%, that reminds me of Doge. I would take some profit if you haven't. Doesn't mean sell the whole thing. Doesn't mean be all out. Doesn't mean, I don't know, whatever. Just if you've locked in 0 profits and you're up 10,000%, you're just, how did you get in that position? You gotta prepare. My favorite thing to do, if I'm up 10x, I sell 10%. If I'm up 100x, I'll sell 1%. But honestly, if you're up 10,000x, I don't know, man, take like 25%. Like, that's what I would do. I'd sell like 25%, maybe half of it. Then if you get that blow off top, or you keep just climbing up, you still have a big bag. You're not out. But that way, if this pattern that breaks down has a bias to break down, but if it breaks down, you don't beat yourself up. There's the only thing worse than losing money is losing money that you'd never had, like gains. Losing, you know, like someone said, oh, my portfolio is down 6 figures since March. Yeah, I feel that. That is worse than losing money somehow. It's just because you had it, like the opportunity. You're like, I could have just taken it. Do something. I don't see a really good reason to say down yet. This doesn't look like much else. You found yourself an interesting one. You got yourself cemented in a great position, man. Lock some in. I don't know if you've replied. You might have said like I have. And if you have, cheers to you. 24-hour chart is the same as 1 day, asks 777 Athletic. Yes, it is. 1,440 minutes is equal to 24 hours, which is equal to a day. The reason I do that is simply because I like to navigate the time frames using the D-pad. And you can't navigate to the day using the D-pad unless you just do 1440. The more you learn, the more you know, right? The more you learn. Yeah, man. Hats off. You got in. That's awesome, dude. Blow in. The top's off the bag, son. Good. Good for you. Or tap 1D. Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I can't do that. 2 chicks, 1 chat. 2 chicks, 1 chat. Maybe. What's up, Rishu? Market accumulation. Where you put in moving stop losses. How much capital you have? Well, my friend, you should not share that information on the internet. Do not tell people how much crypto you have. Ever. Not even like your wife. Not even your best friend. Not even your mom. Nobody. Nobody needs to know. Except for the government. Because obviously you have to pay taxes. Because I'm not allowed to encourage you guys to do anything illegal. But nobody needs to know. No one. There's no advantage. There's no advantage. People will just tear you down if you do badly. And if you're up, they'll just hate you. They'll just hate you because you're up. Here's my only leverage long open. Of course, I have my spot portfolio, which is 100% of my net worth. I think it's like 75, 80, probably 80% of that now is Bitcoin. So I'm always long, right? This is just a little thing I opened, kind of, I don't know, I just got bored. I wasn't very confident in it when I opened it. Now it's looking pretty good. To answer Rishu's question, though I think he left a while ago, I'm still going to answer it. I've moved my stops to 60.1. I'll probably move that down to 60 flat and 64.5. 64.5 under yesterday's low. I am basically now in the mode for this trade that we are going to move up to 71.3 quickly, or we're just going back down. So I think you can be very aggressive with your stops here. I think you can be very aggressive with long stops. Following price up, any kind of higher time frame low, I think there's an argument to be made. An argument to be made that that is a decent place to close some of a winning position. Let's see. No, all right. What's the damage? What's the damage? Not a lot of damage. The hour kind of shrugging off this candle at the moment. You got some bearish divergence on low time frames. Of course you do. You always do. On the 45 minute, even on the hour? Yeah. You know, that's somewhat problematic. Why is it still doing, why is it doing this? You guys see these dots? Why did it do these dots? Why was Trading View? Get your shit together, man. Get it together. Get it together. Yeah, that's going to be somewhat problematic. What I read this as right now, you have a lower high in RSI, you have a higher high in price in both wicks and candle closes. So undeniably, that is bearish divergence. We're only on the 1 hour, so don't freak out. Listen, let me finish. Undeniably, that is bearish divergence. If this candle closes red and we move back down, right? Move back down, let's say to 65, 66 flat. Bearish divergence, we'll see it play out. What? Probably looking for 66 or 63.4 then. Probably down here. However, there is another scenario, and I think this is the scenario that is actually happening. That scenario is this. Bitcoin still has a move up to make. Locally, it doesn't have bearish divergence. On higher time frames, I bet it doesn't. A move higher could do something like this. Could bring that RSI up to a higher high. Price likely gonna have to move, let's see, probably to 71.3, the exact target I've been yelling about forever. That would just eliminate it, smoke it. That's what I think it's saying. Speaking of divergence, let's actually look at daily RSI and stuff. Daily RSI. Clocking in here. Higher high locally, higher high all the way back to where? April 8th. Let's look at April 8th's price. Boom. Guys, for the first time in Bitcoin history, it has moved up. It has moved up and not instantly painted bearish divergence. That is amazing. Every single time we look at this, I swear there's bearish div. All the way back here. Look at that RSI again. Boom. Locally, higher high, higher highs. See that? Higher highs, higher highs. Going to the left from there, you gotta go all the way back. April 7th, all the way up here at 71.3. It's all calling 71.3, man. I should just say that it's going to 71.3. That's what I think. If we get a close above 67.1 today, I think we're going to 71.3 by the end of next week. Probably faster. Speaking of divergence, let's look at this weekly as well. Weekly looking to close bullish engulfed. In addition, as confluence, and you want to talk about divergence. This is what I love. People were yelling about bear div, right? Let's see. Yelling about bear div right here. Technically, I mean, you could say they were right. Didn't move to a higher high. You fell. But anyway, people were so distracted with this bearish divergence in a crazy bullish uptrend. They forgot the trend is your friend. It's amazing how quickly we forget that. Bullish divergence on the week, confirming here in 2 days and 8 hours. We have a much lower RSI low with a much higher price low. We even see that RSI tilting back up, making that move towards 71.3. We got bullish div on the week. On the week. And I'm pretty sure that extends out too. Let's see. Actually, on the 2 week it does not, but it's just no divergence. It's not bearish divergence or anything. Just no div. But even the 2 week starting to slant up. Let's actually look at the 3 week. Why not? 3 week just climbing. Actually, I kind of like that. That's simple and comfy. Ooh. I didn't look at this. 3 week, baby. This is why you got to explore random time frames. Remember, guys, all time frames are valid. The bigger, the more important, the more significant. That's the only rule to time frames. I don't think there's really any other rule that makes sense. 3 week. Well, right here at today's high, 67.2. This is our highest 3 week close from back in March. Here we are. Maybe that should be our target. Maybe that should be our target. We do have 9 days, so we have a whole nother week. So we're a little bit ahead of ourselves here. Hopefully a close at 67.2 in 9 days won't be sketchy. Hopefully that'll be pretty solid and we're up in the 70s. Man, everything. Look at this momentum popping out of nowhere, starting to increase again after what, a fake out candle here in April? Probably. I have a feeling that sell in May and walk away is not going to age well this year, this cycle, because it has aged well in like almost every other cycle. And Bitcoin does not tend to be predictable like that. Let's see. All right. Falling down. Holding that. Man, this is very much testing. Very much testing the limits here of this low time frame. Might be able to dagger it here. I'm not going to dagger it. Let me see. I see some subscribers. What's up, 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐚𝐝? How you doing, Emmett Mohammed? We have a lot of Indian viewers lately, and I think that's rad. Shout out to all our Indian viewers. Sentalong Zihiomi. Leon. What's up, Leon? Ronak. Sonu on live. And everyone else who subscribed that maybe I didn't see. I've noticed a little... Oh, I guess it's not on the short one. Today's not my day, guys. It's not my day. For some reason... How did that even happen? It just floated away on the short stream. Oh, well. What's up, Mustafa? Why? Why do you do this to me? What is even happening? Yep. Computer freaking froze. Alright, I'm done. I'm done touching it. I don't care. I don't care. It's just, this is gonna do what it's gonna do today. It's out of my control. Place a trade. I have the same trade open, man. 97%. It's not the biggest trade. It's only 0.2 BTC. You know, it's like 12K post leverage. Risking like 2 grand. Not a very exciting trade, but it certainly had a beautiful entry. That it did. I'm not gonna open a trade live right here. No way. Nah. I already got a long open. Alright, well, we broke our low. Let's look for further retracement. Grinding down now. We'll get back to meme coins in a minute. Assess this. Let's go down here. Got a lot down here. Got a lot on that 4 hour. 66.4, 66.5. Alright, I need to look away from the corn for a second. 1 minute, 38 seconds left in the hour. Of course, this little sneaky move is going to come right at the end of the hour. It's pretty good. Throw those in there. Nice, we got a good amount. Double like the video. Heck yeah, Crimson. What's up, Callan? Please look at WSB. Sure, this is Degen day. WSB sounds perfect for this Degen day. Is this one the one that the Reddit made and then rugged, or is this a different one? Didn't Wall Street Bets make a token and then like rug it? Wall Street WSB coin. Not a good sign that the charts are Bittrex, which it's obviously not trading on. Bittrex closed. I don't know why they still have charts. I think if you open it, nothing will happen. It just stopped back in December. Okay. Why are you trading this, man? Freaking Uniswap. Uni. This has so little liquidity. So little. Such tiny liquidities. Whoever said it looks like pipes before when we're looking at Jesus coin. Here you go again. All wicks, pipe looking candles. to liquidity. This is gonna be really hard to chart, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be hard to chart because of all these wicks. Let's throw up here our highest weekly close. This is first day of trading. Let's throw our all-time high. Let's connect our all-time high to our current lowest point in price. And of course, that 618 sits exactly on that weekly level. This wick freaking all but touched it, what, today? Yesterday, 2 days ago? All but touched it. Bonkers. Guess you're looking for another higher low, man. You got a higher high, higher low technically, higher high. Any price below here. Not comforting because that's like, I don't know, more than a 50% drop. You're still at a higher low. Maybe let's look at some of these previous retracements into these well below this 786, well below the deep retracement. I think this is probably where I'd be looking. Right here. If it can't hold 2,180, currently at 2,830, that'd be about a 30%. Can't do percents in my head. I'm too tired. Let's see. 20-ish. Might be an entry there. You broke your golden 618. I think you could get a bounce at the 786. You had a daily close there, likely to have some kind of support. Let's see. I think a trade can be made this way. I wouldn't touch this, guys. Especially not with leverage. I would not touch this. No liquidity. But I don't know, if you're degening, I mean, that is the theme of today. If you're degening, doing some spots, I think this is a trade that can be made. That's a big risk to reward. That's a 352% upside, the 55% downside. That is a spot trade if I've ever heard. Let's see this one more time. 0.5. There you go. I'm not taking them. You could take them. None of this is financial advice. You're all responsible for your own money. I think it's got a little more downside to it. There we go. It was Mimi, though. Can it do gummy? Yeah, we'll do gummy. We'll do gummy. Yeah, what was the other one? Crypto banter shilling? Is it Tuker? Did they make these coins? Is that why they're shilling them? Or I don't really understand the relationship. That's something we would never do. XC. April. Why is that skipping? 29th, 24th. All right, it looks like Mexi has the most history. AI gummy, that's different. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, you know what's interesting? I just found that by mistake. It looks like it looks like the Poloniex listing. Looks like the Poloniex listing was this little rally, man. 14th of May. You go back to the MEXC. That's just like this candle. That's kind of interesting. This coin, not as pretty. Take our all-time high to our all-time low. Let's see where we're at. Just shy of the 0.5. $0.069 on the day. Not a bad target. I would not buy this personally unless it moved there. And I still probably wouldn't, but that's me. 6.9. 69 nice. I don't know what happens then. I mean, you just hope it holds. There's not a lot of history, so there's not much to do with it. Here's how I view it on a low time frame. A high, a wick low. Slightly higher high gets rejected. You broke that wick low. You did actually hit a higher high here. This is interesting. Still holding on to a higher high, higher low. Still holding on to a higher low for the moment. I don't know if I trust that though. 0.5. Yeah. I'm getting too into the low time frames. I can't do much with it. There's just not enough history. This doesn't look the best. I can say that. Doesn't look the best. I'd be looking for 6.9 cents. Currently at 8.55. They made Gme and 𝐂𝐞𝐞 in a partnership. How are they partnered? With what? They both break on the 14th. Yeah, both of these broke their local lows on the 14th. Lower high. Not a lot of history. 𝐂𝐶 4.96 or 5. This one, at least there's something to trade off of. That wick is gnarly. I think 𝐂𝐶 trades to 5 cents at least. Careful, man. Just be careful with these. GME is done. Yeah, it does look wrecked. It looks riggedy. Where is it? Silver, on the other hand. Silver's the new Pepe. Did GME hit 17.5? Nope. It didn't. I think we get 17.5 maybe on Monday open. Something like that. Dog with no hat. Banter helped the 𝐂𝐶 team. That ecosystem developed. And there with other coins. Cool. What about Brett? What about Brett? Brett, I don't know. Femex is like listing or something with Brett. Brett Trade's still alive by the hair in its chinny chin chin. That low was incorrect though. $0.05 being tested on the day multiple times. I don't love you have a lower low there. You were so beautifully ready for an uptrend, but you just had to break your low. You could argue it's still a higher low versus 27th of April. I got the arrow right here from last time I looked at it, which was probably late April. Still looking for 7.7-ish. 7.7-ish. Might do this. Where are the memes with real chart histories? They don't exist. It's okay. Have I looked at FFIE? I saw, didn't 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝 just talk about that? FFIE? I don't know what that is. I'll look at it. FFIE. Faraday Future Intelligent Electric. Woo! 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 All right. Here's some NASDAQ spice. What is this? A 6,000% candle, 6,100% candle on the week. You know, back in the day, when I started crypto, the TradFi guys would say, you know, Bitcoin is going to become more like traditional finance, more like stocks. It's going to get less volatile. It's going to blah, 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 blah. You know what's interesting is stocks became more like crypto. I think the stronger force won. I think that's what we're looking at. This is bonkers. What is this? Clearly future intelligent electronics, but that just sounds like a VC pitch. I'm so nervous to say anything about this. This is so weird. What even is that? What even is that, man? 40 bucks? Like, I can't say 40 bucks. I can't say this is gonna do another 20x or something. That's wild. But if this was a crypto, I might be looking for that. Look at this inefficiency on the way down. There's literally just down. There's like not even wicks on the top of these monthly candles. Month over month over month, this closed down. Basically, what happens then? Holders get flushed out. People stop longing, they start shorting. What happens down here? Almost certainly this is a short squeeze through just no liquid supply. If it keeps running, $40, but like, dude, I can't even say that with good conscience. I'm just not sure where else to look. Here we go. Maybe it's at, yeah, here's some like daily. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's runs over, right? Maybe that's it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Why is that such a big gap? I don't like this chart. It's making me uncomfortable. I don't want to be yelling about 20 X's on something that's up 6,000% on the week. How did this not get stopped in trading infinitely? How's it ever traded? It just stopped. Wild, dude. You know what? This is what GME and AMC might look like if every rule and system and mechanic in place wasn't there to prevent that from happening. Issuing more shares, stopping trading, halting, disabling the buy button on Robinhood. Might be. I don't know, dude. This is a scary chart for me. It's been halted a lot. I imagine. This is scary for me as like a content creator and a chart guy. Like, I feel uncomfortable with it. We're gonna move on. Show volume, all right. Show volume. Show boobs. Show boobiums. I mean, I hope you have volume. You moved up 6,300%. You moved up like 10,000%. I mean, I hope you have volume. I mean, that looks like capitulation, right? What is this? Why are you bringing me these today? This is bonkers. It's like digesting this. What is... There's something going on. Is this just like the most massive short squeeze ever? Or... I'm gonna get myself in trouble. It's Degen Friday and you guys are trying to get me in trouble. What you should do is make sure you have hit that like button and subscribed if you haven't subscribed yet. I've been up all night. My spidey senses were tingling. I've been sleeping like a baby lately and I just couldn't sleep. I'm a little out of it. So don't take this as a... I'm setting an alert. Don't take this as a normal stream. You should make sure you've hit that like button. There we go. Creeping on down to the red box. Make sure you've hit that like button and subscribed. And also, check out 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝. Get a 1-month risk-free trial using my link. As well as metasignals.io program. Dude, this music is skipping. I don't know. Metasignals.io, a project that I'm working on with 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝 and 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐬𝐞, great dudes. Check it out. You should join our Discord. You can get free VIP access in there if you sign up with any partner in the video description below. You don't actually have to buy anything. You just sign up for FEMX, whatever, some exchange. And you'll get all of our goodies for free in the Discord, which you should join either way. What do we want to look at, man? What's the next meme? I need like a meme. Like a FFIE, but for crypto. How did this scene got popped out now? Dude, is this... Everything's just trying to troll me today. Like, what is this? How did that happen? How did that get out of there? Everything's trolling me. It's because I haven't slept. Bitcoin retracing after breaking is 67.1. We're saying, man, if we get a move below 67.1, we're probably going to see more downside in the short term. That was evidenced by the 15-minute, though. Everything else was looking great. This 15-minute could not get higher. I don't think this is rally ending. We have a bunch of places we can look for a bounce. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Honestly, even back to 63.4 is not bad. I would prefer to see this low hold. I moved my stop under there. But not even just for that. Just let's keep this bullish power going. But you can come all the way back here. And even in the short term, you're really not in too much trouble. That's right between the 0.5 and 618. That was your triple top on the day. This shook bulls out. Oh no, we're going to break the low, higher low, rocket. I want to see this not even move back to 66.5 because, man, if we're ripping, if this is real, we should not be seeing clean pullbacks. We should see like random pullbacks that just lead higher, and just as you think it's going to go back to that support, it doesn't. Just leaving money out at every turn. That's what we see in Bitcoin when it rockets. It started doing it. It broke this inverse head and shoulders type thing. I don't even know if that's what you want to call it. Didn't come back, moved higher. We've got the start of it. We just got to see that momentum continue. If it doesn't happen, and over the weekend we sell off, like I was saying, it's more of just like a roadblock. It's more, well, the rest of May is probably going to be more boring. Probably not going to be so exciting. That's okay. There are more months ahead. Oh crap, it's 1:15. Holy crap, Arun. Holy crap. What? I went live at 11? How many hours have we been live, dude? What time did we go? Holy crap. It can't be that long. I've barely even said anything. Barely even looked at charts. Let me see. What? 11:30. Wow. Yeah, that's 2 hours. You know what? It's Friday, guys. Go have some brews, roll them up, jump in the Discord, hang out. Maybe we'll have some brews tonight in the Discord and chat. Relax. Things are looking good. Whatever charts you're worrying about, maybe they're not going to go up right away. But if Bitcoin moves back to 71.3, and if we continue moving to the upside, it is a matter of basically when your whatever coin, your Degen coin, is going to follow. Have patience. It always pays in a bull market. We are in a bull market. Don't let the bears, don't let them illusion you. Don't let them do their tricks on your mind, man. It's going to be okay. Whether it's today or tomorrow, it's coming, boys. I promise you. It's always coming. That's it. I'm going. I love you.